What's going on YouTube? Earth Power here, bringing you guys a very special box opening today. What I have for us is the 20th anniversary, the special edition Duel Masters set that they re-released out in Japan for Duel Masters 20th anniversary. I believe what it's titled is actually the Duel Masters Super Complete Works 20th Perfect Box. I haven't seen anybody open up one of these yet. I pre-ordered it a few months ago from Play Asia. I believe they're still taking pre-orders on their website for those of you who are interested in grabbing one of these. Yeah, and I just wanted to open it here with you guys today, see what this thing's all about, and get into it and see what we got ourselves. So without further ado, as you can see, it's sealed. I believe on the front here, for those of you who can read Japanese, it is actually titled the Duel Masters Super Complete Works 20th Perfect Box. I'm pretty sure that's what this says. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, we're gonna open this now. So let's get into it. So, let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, I like that sound. All right, we're gonna stand up here and see what we can get ourselves into. So I believe it comes with a figure, a card, and a couple of books just kind of detailing the history of Duel Masters. So let's see just kind of what we've got as we go. And it's heavy too. This box weighs like almost 20 pounds. It's boxes and boxes. They package this thing incredibly well. I already took out the outer box that it was shipped in. So do away with this thing. And again, that's the front of it there. That's really pretty. That's all the Duel Masters insignias. Looks like we've got, for what I can remember, light, darkness, nature, fire, water, and all the little Duel Masters insignias. But yeah, the 20th Complete Works. All right. On the side there too, it's got Duel Masters. Yeah, it looks like the same one. All four corners. As well. There's some movement in here, so open up this box and continue to dive deeper. Alright, trying to be very careful because I do kind of want to save this box. It's very nice. Alright. Outer protective. Oh, look at that. Right on top are the two cards that it comes with. I believe this is a Bomidia Steel Dragon, the 20th anniversary promo. And then I'm not sure what this one is, but obviously this is I think all the main characters from the series over the course of the last 20 years. It looks like he's starting to fall out of his sleeve there. Let's see if I can get him back into it. There we go. But Shobu is the one that I remember from the English TCG and the television series, and then I think these are the other two main characters, with the current one and the one that came after Shobu in between the two. So for those of you who can tell me what this card is, I would appreciate it in the comments. Let me know what we got going on there. And yeah, let's go ahead and open this because it looks like we've got some other stuff going on in here too. So I'm gonna move this box to the side now as we dig stuff out of it. We'll just kind of open these things one at a time. Let's see what we can get ourselves into. Yeah, the packaging on this thing is phenomenal. Plastic sleeve there. So it's not Bomidia Steel Dragon. It looks like it's Bomidia's White Dragon, which might be an incarnation of Bomidia Steel Dragon. If you need to back that chair up so we can zoom out a little bit. That's pretty cool. And it's double-sided on the other side. Another image of Bomidia's White Dragon. I've seen this promo before. I actually think I own this card in Japanese. I think this is one of the prints for it. And maybe, again, correct me if I'm wrong, but maybe Bomidia's White Dragon and Steel Dragon are the same card. It's just a translation thing from English TCG. But again, I'm more than likely wrong there. Just correct me as I go, if you will. And on the other side of that, these are the promos that came in the sleeves. And, oh, how cool is that? Looks like that's signed, maybe either by the creator or one of the voice actors. That's super cool. Little art print there, something that can be framed. Put all that back. And then a close-up of those two cards. Pretty cool. All right. Let's continue down the rabbit hole. Let's see what we got. All right, looks like we have another box. This looks like a cereal box almost. Oh, I know what this is. So they're partnered with Zoids. For those of you who are familiar with that, it's like a robot toy almost, Zoids. I know they made a GameCube game of it. That's my only kind of relevance to Zoids, and I think it was a television show or an anime here in America for a little bit of time, and I'm sure it's much more popular in Japan. But Duel Masters partnered with them, and they made an actual figure of this Bomidius white dragon, Bomidius steel dragon, and it's kind of in the shape of just a big box toy, but like a card figure that you can put together, and I'm pretty sure all the parts are in here. So for those of you who follow me on Instagram, I'll put that link down below. I am going to post some pictures of all this stuff once I've kind of got it all unpackaged and I've had a chance to digest it all and look at it all, but I am going to put this figure together and see what that's about. I've seen some of the images online for this figure because that's in the promo stuff for it, that you can actually see what they send you, and this figure is pretty cool. So it's a little 20th anniversary figure that you can put together. That's pretty neat. All right, continue into this. I think this next couple of pieces are going to be the books. Yeah. So let's see. It comes with handles. It's pretty neat. Thank you to my lovely assistant, aka my wife, helping me on the video and with an extra set of hands so I don't break anything. This is the heavy, wow. Okay, so this is super cool. So this is the last thing in the box. I've got it packed in the bottom, so good job on weight management. Just make sure you pay attention to which side is up. But, so again, the Duel Masters 20th Complete Works. The reason it's titled that is because it comes with 3 of these hardcover books, which, as they've written out in English here, chronicle all of the cards, the artwork, and I believe this is interviews with the creators and little snippets and kind of, what do you call it? When they interview them and talk to them, just about the series and things like that. This is all just kind of history of Duel Masters over the last 20 years. So it's pretty cool. That's the back side. On this corner here it says Duel Masters 20th Complete Works, same on the front, and just kind of the artwork on the sides, which is all the civilizations, and then white, which I think is indicating like multi-civ. So let's see what we got here. And these are some beautiful books. So let's start with this one here, Duel Masters, and I'm gonna butcher the name, Shigenobu Matsumoto, the Chronicle. Let's see what we got here. We can go over some pages, and there's that emblem. So this must be the person who signed this. This is probably the guy who curated this whole collection. And again, correct me if I'm wrong, I do not know who this person is, and you'll have to forgive me for only understanding Duel Masters up to the 12 sets as it came out in English. But yeah, this is all in Japanese, so I'm not going to be able to read any of it, but it looks like little art pieces, history pieces, just of the card game over time. Let's skip some pages here as we go. How cool is this? All the characters, concept art for them maybe, sketches, stuff from the television show. This is some of the stuff that I'm familiar with Shobu, and I bet the games are probably in here too at some point. know they have a whole comic line for all of this stuff in the over in Japan right now, and I'm sure that a lot of this is some of the art from that, some of the concept art from all of that. This is fascinating. Yeah, it's all the main cast from the original series there. I recognize all of them for sure. Yeah, there they all are, right there. Different concept art for Shobu over the years, it looks like. Some of the newer characters, art. Looks like that's maybe his desk, one of the creator's desks. But yeah, so cool. Like I said, for those of you who know more about this than I do in the comments, anybody who's watching this right now, please feel free to comment and just kind of let me know what I'm missing here, what history you guys have with the series. This is another, these books are just gorgeous, and the hardbacks are really, really nice. And Duel Masters artwork chronicle. So here it looks like we're gonna have more concept art for different cards. There's Bulmedi's Steel Dragon right there, flipped right to him. Terra Dragon Balas Gale, English Super Dragon, or excuse me, Nature Super Dragon. These are all cards from the 8th set, 8th and 9th set, Headlong Giant, Magma Dragon. So again, these are all cards that I'm familiar with. Hanusa. Yeah, I guess so. And again, forgive me for my ignorance, but Japanese books read back to front. So this is the beginning. And so of course it's gonna start with some of the older cards. Yep, 2002, there's Balam. Cards from the 3rd set, Billion Degree Dragon. Yeah, these are all cards I'm familiar with. So, cards we've played with, cards you guys have seen on this channel. Y Starnoid, one of the Phoenix Dragons, Death Phoenix. Yeah, so now we're getting into art that I'm not familiar with. Looks like they just picked out some of just the main cards from the series, from each set to feature as we go. But yeah, this is all just card art. This is so cool. Yeah, I'm not seeing the years anymore, and I'm wondering if that's because this is now just purely Japanese. Obviously, English stopped at set 12. But even in America, that was in 2004, so we're probably well into 2010, episode 1. This is maybe when the sets started to branch off from the TCG traditional counting sets, maybe. And again, for where I'm guessing, please correct me where I'm obviously just guessing and assuming things now at this point, just to kind of talk my way through it. Yeah, episode 3. Dragon Saga. Yeah, this is probably where they started combining civilizations. And I've got some Japanese cards, not a lot, but familiar with the OCG to a very, very small degree. That's a cool little guy. I think I actually have that card. Couldn't tell you the name if I wanted to. New Duel Masters. So yeah, so at this point, I mean, I don't have any idea what generation we're in. Let's skip to the back. That's that guy's name again, Shigenobu Matsumoto. Some of the character art. I know the characters have made their way into the TCG over time. They've been featured in promotional cards and even with some of the set cards as the series is going. And special messages, probably from some of the creators, some of the artists. How cool. And one of the cards there, just kind of the emblem. So cool. And then this big boy, this I believe, the Duel Masters card chronicle should be every set and every single card. And this is what they were pitching, is why this was such a cool thing, because it's literally from the very first cards. This is the original base set, and then it just goes. Yeah, so set 8. This is, yeah, Shadow Clash, Blinding Night, excuse me. Stompatrons, Epic Dragons. Look at that. Some of the art for what I think the Duel Masters world was actually kind of concepted as looking like. All the flavor text would talk about just kind of the ongoing war that these Duel Masters cards and creatures were dealing with at the time. Tried to tell a story as the sets went, and again, obviously we only got to set 12, which ends right near set 10. These are some structured decks. Yeah, should end right here, I believe. Yep, this is the last set, set 12. And then we get into 13 and on, which is purely Japanese. We stopped getting English cards at this point, but they go over the structure decks, all the different special sets that they came out with. But again, it's literally just every single card that was printed over the lifetime of Duel Masters over in Japan. The only thing I wish, and I guess, obviously it makes sense that they wouldn't do this since this is like the 20th anniversary over in Japan, but if they had the actual like English sets in here, just as kind of like the English sets, I know they came out in Italian, French, and I believe there was German, just all the different languages. Not upsetting, but I guess I just wish they had put them in here also, just as kind of repeats, just to say, hey, we made these in these languages also, because I know they didn't make all the original 12 sets in the other languages either. Yeah, this is, I think, everything up to at least this year. I don't know what the cutoff date for this was exactly, but it looks like whatever this set is right here. Or maybe these are promos, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, because they've got all the set names where they continue and keep going, so. But it ends right here with this being the last, I guess, set that they have in this issue. Full 20 years. Yeah, and then just kind of a preview of, I guess, what's next. Don't know if this is out yet or not, but looks pretty ominous. And then, yeah, special messages from the creators and all of that. How cool. How absolutely fascinating. Yeah, guys, so thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching. Let's see if I can get all this stuff kind of laid back out so we can kind of take a screenshot of it all. Get all these back in here. No, lay them out this way. Now I'm just gonna waste time, but whatever. Here we go. And the poster, the cards. So, yeah, guys, check it out on Play Asia. Again, I'm not sure that they're still doing pre-orders or not, but I just went to Play Asia. I Google searched it here in the States and was able to find this, and yeah, pre-ordered it a few months ago just to make sure I had it. Just a really cool history piece for Duel Masters. Absolutely stunning, and like I said, I'm excited to just kind of get into this and spend some time with it and just take a look at what's truly here without just kind of glossing over it in this video. But please leave a comment below, let me know what you guys think. Again, correct me where I'm wrong too, for those of you who know a lot more about this than I do, and I look forward to it. Hopefully we'll see you guys next time. Peach.